Hello, welcome to this video on how to connect Google Sheet directly with Excel. Pull data from Google Sheet into Microsoft Excel, and also show you how to do likewise on Power BI. So here is what I have. I have data of real estate rent, like houses and corporate of spaces rent in different states in Nigeria, and I have a team that works on this. So as you can see, the last time it was edited was 17 minutes ago, and so I want to be able to pick this directly into Excel and maybe match it up with other data that I have in some other reports I'm already doing, right? So let's see how we'll be able to achieve this. So if I go to the Excel, I already have an Excel file open, and these are the steps. So I've highlighted the steps to make it easy for you to follow along. So step number one is you go get the share to anyone link of that Google Sheet. So you go to the Google Sheet, you click on share, and then when you are here, you click on get shareable link, and then you make sure that it's not just anyone at your company, or make sure it is anyone, just anyone with a link. So in this case, on anyone with a link. I wouldn't recommend you do anyone like public on the web, because that means it becomes searchable, right? So I'm going to pick anyone with the link, then I do OK, because I do save, because we need that. That's what makes it possible for Excel to get it without having to log in as you into Google Sheets. So I'm going to copy the link. So that's like step one. So I do done. I go back to Excel. I'm going to paste the link. Okay. So now step number two is I need to take out the ending part, this /edit $USP equals sharing. So that's step number two. So take out that part. And then step number three is you, in place of that, you had this /export, format equals to Excel, ID equals to. So I'm going to pick that part and I paste at the end here. And then step number four is you add the unique ID in front of this ID. So the unique ID is actually these long alphanumeric digits. Yeah, so I copy them and I paste in here, and that is it. So this is what we need to go grab that Google Sheet data. So I'm going to copy this and I go to data in Excel. I say from web, and when I do that, it's going to ask me to put in the URL. I put in that, I say OK, and it will do its magic. It's going to start connecting to, see, it's really fast, right? So you can see this is Google Sheets, right? And then I say sheet 1, which is the only sheet I have anyway, and I say load, and instantly it's going to load in the data for me. And voila, it is done. So now I can do other things with this. I can use formulas to go fetch some things from here and include in other reports and other data sets I have. I can do pivot table and all those things that we normally like to do on data in Excel. So how about for Power BI? Similar step. I go to Power BI, I go to get data, I do web, and again I'll get to be asked towards the URL. I paste in that URL, I say OK, and then it goes again to try to grab the data as we saw Excel do the other time. And yes, I click on sheet 1, which is where the data is, and that is it. So I say load, and it's going to bring in the data for me. So it's pulling the data, it's doing its work, and I go here, I will see it. There are a lot of blanks in it, but if you scroll down, you will see the real data that we need. So if you're Google Power BI, you know where to go to remove the blanks, right? Maybe just as a tip, I'm going to just show you that part, and then we end the video there. So if I go to transform data, I can just knock off all the nulls, all the empty. So that way it leaves out any null, empty row. Okay, so I do that, and my data should be looking neat now. Okay, so that is it, and see you in the next video.